Hey guys, I'm back and... Oh crap. This has been happening a lot lately. Let me turn on the light. Okay, we're back! Anyways, so recently I just finished my first year at an SDL high school. Of course, probably none of you know what that is, so let me start with this. SDL school is the worst! SDL stands for self-directed learning, meaning we teach ourselves. Teachers are completely optional depending on the courses you take, and they're only really needed when you finish the material for a unit and need permission to do a test. That's probably a lot for you guys to take in at once. Listen, it'll probably make more sense if I told you my experiences. Also, I'm a storytime channel, so that's probably what I do all the time anyways. So, basically the only reason I went to this school was because my best friend Chloe was considering it. Spoiler alert, I ended up doing better at this school than she did. Sorry, Chloe, but it's true. Anyways, when I was in the information meeting before enrolling into the school, I kind of let everything pass through my mind. Like, I literally didn't know how the school worked. All that was going through my mind was, Chloe's going to the school. You don't want to be alone. It's okay if you fail because you have Chloe. She was my only friend, okay? When I finally got there on the first day, I realized I had no idea what I was doing. I had to self-register for my courses and crap. Relevant moment, actually. I saw that I could take a course on animation, so I registered for it and talked to the teacher who was in charge of the course. I asked the teacher how I start, and he replied with,
"Oh yeah, you just gotta take Visual Composition 35 first."
And then I took a real long look at him. And then I didn't take the course because I was too lazy to take the prerequisite. And look where I am now! Just using slideshow animatics. I also registered for band and Japanese, and then I dropped them because band was over $1,000, and I didn't want to learn a language that literally has like 3 alphabets. Now, let me make something clear about SDL schools. We don't have classes. Okay, so you know how in regular schools you have schedules that tell you exactly what class you have at an exact time? Yeah, we don't have those. We don't have schedules either. We make our own schedules. You want to work on science, and work on science. You want to work on math? Work on math. You want to watch YouTube videos instead of actually doing work? You can do that too. And that's exactly what I did. Listen, there's a very rare chance that a teacher who is moderating study rooms will actually ask you if you're doing work, especially if you just have open books on your desk. It's so easy to do nothing the whole day, and of course, who's going to choose to succeed in your studies when you can just watch YouTube all day? Okay, that's really stupid. Another thing about my school is that you can take your tests whenever you want. Like, you can take all the time you want to study. You can literally take 3 weeks to study a topic, and then you can just walk into the testing center and get the tests whenever you want. Now, some of you may be like, wow, Double W, this school is freaking awesome. You can spend the whole day doing nothing, and you can take your tests whenever you want. Let me just buy a ticket to Canada and slide into the DMs of this beauty. But you see, there's this thing, and this thing is called cutoff. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see how much it actually stressed me out. You're expected to have all your courses done by June 9th. That's cutoff. They stop giving test permission, marking hand-ins and tests, and the only thing you can really do is take tests. However, if you constantly do things like not do anything the whole day or taking your test whenever you feel like it, you're gonna fall behind. For example, I did nothing for the majority of first semester. I was supposed to finish Math 10-1 by the 25th of January, but by that time I was only halfway done because I procrastinated. They give you so much freedom that they're basically setting you up for failure. Let me just put into perspective on how many people get screwed over before cutoff. May, the month right before cutoff, is literally dubbed as Miracle May by both the students and the teachers. Why Miracle May? Because you're going to need some freaking miracles if you want to finish everything before cutoff. My experience as a grade 10? I didn't know what the hell was coming for me. Around November, I heard this guy say, yeah, Miracle May only really applies to grade 12s. So then I told myself, you know what, Double W, you take all the time you want. Because that random guy said that Miracle May doesn't even apply to you. Miracle May applied to me OMGs, I was hella stressing. I only had 50% of ELA finished at the beginning of May, and I needed to finish the whole physics unit in Science 10, plus that stupid unit about climate. And let alone, I still had social studies essays and a test that was just floating around since first semester. Hey, what are you doing? Giving up? What? No, but in all seriousness, I was constantly working. Maybe not at home, because I have poor self-control and don't know how to decline calls from my friends. I ended up finishing 50% of ELA in the last 2 weeks before cutoff. I half-assed a bunch of tests just for the sake of finishing my courses. So, from hearing about how my year turned out, you can probably assume that I'm spending my next 2 years here. Listen, I know what I'm doing at the school now. If I feel like procrastinating or not taking my tests, I'll remind myself, hey, you remember when you finished 50% of ELA in 2 weeks? Remember all of those times you just literally wanted to die? SDL schools work for a certain type of people, and I'm probably one of those people. I think. So, how'd you guys like the video? Yeah, I finally finished grade 10. Well, not actually, because I have summer classes. Just never ends, does it? So, on another topic, I recently posted on a different channel. It'll be in the description. It's called Double W Arts. Basically, what I'm planning to do with that channel is just to post speed arts and stuff like that, because, I like drawing as well as making videos. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. I don't want this end card to be too long. Hope you guys have a great summer, and just hope I post more videos. See you later.